Okay, so let's start it. If most of people have said the chair is about collectively into it's about their own initiative, their own drive, their own ambitions, their own curiosity. I can say for the era which grew up and get asked what you say to me. Okay, you can only be ridden if your back is bent. On my tombstone, I want the epitaph, be ashamed to die until you have scored some victory for humanity. Many people look for meaning in life. It was going to be under the rock or behind a tree. That's my meaning. You have more power than that. You have the power to create meaning in your life rather than passively look for it. Meaning to me is do no more of the world today than this yesterday. It has its meaning for me. And if it accumulates and it grows daily, in the month you know way more than you did and just a day later. So you continue to grow. My first question of me wasn't where do we find meaning? It was how do we create meaning? And that started all the teens. You cannot rely in the same decent people who think Christ, but do not call power over you. The famous quote from Martin Luther King, you can only be ridden if your back is bent. When you grew up, it was very common to hear the phrases, sickness don't break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I haven't heard the phrase in a long time. No heroes recited in the MS course. The thing that happened over the years is that we came to learn as a situation that words can be harmful. As I find in mental health. What I see on the left side of the coin, however, is people are less able to do with some people rather today or back then. Or calling you names. I can say for the era which you grew up, and you were asked what you say to me, unless you are between me and some corn. Then I'll have to get that in some way. If you're a racist person, or a sensitive person, or a person with some kind of cultural bias, I want to know that. I want to say, what I want to say, I say, okay, that's who you are, that's how you're thinking. So now what I need to do, because in my way, do they under you, go around you, live over you, or do you go this way, and then come out the other side? Yes, long as my effort. If my energy, but on some level, is some sort of the same different day. And guys, being racist, being blind, that's not, you know, navigate that. I think high school, as we learn how to deal with difficult people, the people who are nasty, you don't have to navigate them. The people who you cannot interact with, for whatever reason or another, they're going to be, they could go next to you in your workplace. So I think we undervalue those also part that before I started into the high school experience. In the cycle, I could have learned more how to deal with all these people. Hey, deal with it, but now it's now in your portfolio. Your person is for the crest. You have this couch. They have some vision statement and have grit. They can knock down this is to back a rich another way. They knock down it through successful, either measure by wealth, influence, or just joy in your life persons. For me, what do for public and the blessings have it is driven by duty, not by ambition. That's how I feel it. It was the case behind that hosting Cosmo Age 2014 and Dream, without Carl Sagan, who is really talented. He brought me and said, "Luke consider hosting Cosmos?" I said, "I don't. There's dozen people, you may have dozen artists who jump on this opportunity. Don't need to do this. I really don't." Then I talk about it and said, when we Carl Sagan when he was 17. I started colleges and was Cornell, and was accepted to Cornell. I don't know what culture I need to go into. And the Mrs. of sure that wasn't told in the moment there and forwarded me my application to him. For reason, he sent me a letter. And I got this letter and I opened it says things then you like, there's some stuff I like. Do you want to come visit the campus? You have to decide if you want to go to Cornell. He met me as I was speaking on a Saturday. It is something really cool. He reached back at a book of himself. It was on his book next to me. In Tyson, future genre, son of God. Today, I'm going to go back to New York to begin speaking now. And it was often in December in Africa. And he says, here's my phone number. If production gets through for snow, spend night with my family, and go back tomorrow. I'm thinking, oh my, why? I'm nobody, but I was somebody to him. And I said to myself, we're not remotely as famous as he is. We're just students the way he has treated me. If you can forward his memory into this next cosmos, then you have a way to justify who I am and next host because thoughts were passed. It was passed in 2014, it was passed in 2025. Do you know Tarzan Future Astronomer? I still have that book. I was an adult, scientist, but a kid who never lost the curiosity. And when we have people who have the chair about what college to get into, it's not about their own initiative, their own drive, their own ambitions, their own curiosity. They now taught in school. Sadly, school they view you as this empty vessel, information and till ever here, you cannot high grade you praised. If you hear common speech, does it become recyclers and movers of the world? I don't think so. When you come to that step and last day of school, you're not singing Alan's cover song. So sound forever. You'll be the precise song you'll be singing, change G. I'm gonna go 2 3 months without learning anything. So be sad this school's over. Not happy. And so leave school. You say to yourself, now I know how to learn. And I have a curiosity of all things that have yet to be exposed to, and I will now become a lifelong learner. I read things that take me to the places where other people think it was about your dad that impacted you so much you still carry today. For me, Allah's words was the level of wisdom that he gleaned in his life, and he successfully communicate to me, either by example or by just explicit statements. In high school, he he was gym class. They were lining up, were about to enter the next unit, and it was check and field. And the gym instructor pointed to my father on the line and said, "See your session, everyone took him. Does not have a body type. They will excel in jack." And he says, "What? No one is going to tell me what I can do in my life." He used that as a reason to start running. With a few years of that, he became world class. In 1948, he was not yet ready because to come back to Africa was still rolling for the Second World War. Instead, it was still an Olympics, but it was called the GI Olympic and was held in Hitler Stadium. So competed in Hitler Stadium in the late 1940s. British and one I'm saying that is the favorite Jim Johnny Johnson. They competed at the New York Athletic Club. New Club at the time is the only bright Protestants. So another club called Pioneer Club. It took everybody who was not accepted to the New York Athletic Club, which was basically blacks and Jews, and his best friend Johnny Johnson. Okay, coming right back straight. It had been quite a lie, coming out front straight away. And a runner in the New York Athletic for his few paces behind him, and Johnny Johnson overhears as runner coach say, "Catch that nigger." Okay, but what did he say? He said to himself, he said, "This is one nigger that he ain't gonna catch." And extended his lead to the finish line. And then the story, not with any bitter turn, it was his occasion to parlay is to then become microaggression into a reason to excel even more than you. I expected of your own abilities and talents. Or my last question, what is impact you want to have in the world? Main part will be people learn from me in a way that they are empowered by what I taught to them. So when they think what it was helpful for me, they no longer think of me. They think of their own pace of understanding of how this work works and become irrelevant. And people say it's true because Stanley says so, then they failed. That's how I talk to someone, teaching them by authority. I don't know, that's not, I want to use to how to think about the world. You say, I don't have to understand the world, I just run off. Then we look back because a new level of hunger and descended upon you, and method in turns to feed their hunger and accessible to you. So main part would be that what I impacted and you don't even remember have something to do with it. Okay, so that is the end for my speaking today, and if you're really excited for this because it's a pretty good I've tried my best to for this lesson for this speaking video. So I feel really excited and feel confidence. I feel proud of myself because of that. Okay, so if you ask me a question, what should I do now? What should I do in the future? So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna try more. I'm gonna learn more. I'm gonna do everything in my ability to achieve the goal I want. And my goal is talking English fluently. Okay, that's good. Okay, so this is the end of my video. Okay, bye.